Great news for fresh graduates. You can now study MBA along with a job. To apply, just visit workfreaksbschool.com.
HR company and business school is actually very much interconnected. HR course will never get outdated. Every company needs a HR. HR is a backbone of a company. It's a management program. So all these courses, we will give you a job during the course. So you will have academic class and industry classes happening simultaneously, and you will also be given a real-time job. Weekends la class வைக்கிறாங்கன்னா they wanted the students to go work because university also understands, they needed practical experience. So whatever they learn from the job is also part of the university syllabus.
Sir, Workfreaks Business School la work plus study அதை தவிர்த்து what kind of industrial experience do our students get?
Suppose if you have come to study MBA HR, we give you a job as a HR in a company which specializes in HR.
இன்னொரு MBA காலேஜ்ல MBA படிக்கிறதுக்கும் Workfreaks Business School MBA படிக்கிறதுக்கும் என்ன differences இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க?
Don't go for a job without an MBA. Don't do an MBA without a job. Your plan to study MBA is to master the business. Without involving the real business, how will you master the business? That's the concept behind our program.
Hello everyone and vanakkam. Welcome to SS Music. We are in conversation with Mr. Syed, CEO of Workfreaks Business School. Sir, vanakkam, எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
Vanakkam, I'm doing great.
Lovely energy. Good to see you. But tell me, நீங்க வந்து ஒரு Workfreaks அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு பிசினஸ் ஸ்கூலை வந்து நடத்திட்டு இருக்கீங்க. அண்ட் ஜென்ரலாகவே ஒரு பிசினஸ் ஸ்கூலோட பேர் எப்படி இருக்குன்னா so and so business school, so and so institute of management. Workfreaks அப்படிங்கிறதே வந்து ரொம்ப குவர்க்கியா இருக்கு. Why Workfreaks?
See, generally, whether it is a relationship, a love, whether it is love or work, what is very important is passion, okay? Because passion is something which makes the pressure also pleasure, right? So Workfreaks is someone who works with passion. For a company, what more anybody wants? And whatever you are studying, your ultimate goal is to join some great company or start some great company. So that's why, we have kept our business school name as Workfreaks Business School. In fact, our HR company, we started as a HR company. So that's how we started. We started as a HR company, which is, Workfreaks.
So 2015 la நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி HR company start பண்ணி you moved to having a business school. How did that start?
See, HR company, later we realized HR company and business school is actually very much interconnected. See, if you see across the world today, we are working in two different sides, whether an education institution and companies are working in two different sides. The only place where we meet is at the end, correct? At the end, during the placement time is where the company or a university actually meet. So there is a gap, the reason why we started business school is to actually complete that gap. Just imagine, you come to study BCom, let's say for example, your professors will teach you and somebody from the company will also come and teach you. Not in your college, take you to that company and teach you. So imagine, the knowledge you will gain. You will gain, academic knowledge along with industry knowledge. That is very important to catch up to the right moment now.
ஸோ நீங்கள் சொன்னதுலேருந்து நான் என்ன அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணுறீங்கன்னா you basically bridge the gap between the classroom education and the industry knowledge.
Correct. What we do is we get them together, not at the end, from the beginning. Super. That's how we do our MBA program. So if someone is coming to study masters, whether it is MBA program or an MCA program, we have academic classes and industry classes right from the beginning. And most industry classes are done probably by the company owners or entrepreneurs or industry leaders. Those are the ones who come and who are actually running business, are the people who will come and take industry classes for you.
Lovely. So நீங்கள் இப்போ என்ன சொன்னீங்கன்னா ஒர்க் ப்ளஸ் ஸ்டடி தான் வந்து உங்கள் பிஸ்னஸ் ஸ்கூலில் நீங்கள் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. இந்த ஒர்க் ப்ளஸ் ஸ்டடி MBA வந்து எப்படி இருக்கும் சார்? ஏன்னா இப்போ நான் 12th முடிச்சிருக்கேன், ஒரு டிகிரி முடிச்சாச்சு. ஐ கம் ஃப்ரம் அ மிடில் கிளாஸ் ஃபேமிலி. ஸோ ஒரு மிடில் கிளாஸ் ஃபேமிலியிலேருந்து வர ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் வந்து ஜென்ரலாக நம்ம என்ன நினைப்போம், ஓகே டிகிரி முடிச்சாச்சு, இப்போ போய் வேலைக்கு போகலாம், வேலைக்கு போயிட்டு சம்பாதிச்சுட்டு வந்து அந்த சம்பாதிச்ச காசை சேர்த்து வேணும்னா எம்பிஏவோ என்ன வேணும்னா முன்கூட்டி படிச்சுக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. பட் இப்போ வந்து நீங்கள் ஒர்க் ப்ளஸ் ஸ்டடி ரெண்டுமே சேர்த்து ஒரு MBA ப்ரோக்ராமாக வந்து வச்சுருக்கீங்க. ஹவு டஸ் திஸ் actually work? ஏன்னா it's not correspondence, it is full-time study. So 5 days work plus 2 days study. How does this look?
Now, say after graduation, 12th kapro, almost everybody goes to do graduation. 80-90% of the students do graduation, right? But after graduation, irrespective of the class you are, whether you are upper class, middle class, lower class, or from whatever financial background you are, every student has got a slight confusion whether to do masters, higher studies or job. Okay, options எல்லாம் அப்படி தான் இருக்கு. Okay, those who go for job probably they do some studies through correspondence. Okay, இப்போ நாங்க என்ன சொல்றோம், why choose higher studies or job when you can do both together? Okay, so that is our concept. Okay, if you see after 2020 UGC, which is the University Grants Commission, they came up with a third option, which is online. Okay, so before 2020 it was only either regular or it is Karas. So after 2020 you have another option which is called as online. So what is the difference between regular, Karas and online? All three gives you a valid MBA certification. Okay, but what is the difference is in terms of syllabus. Regular gives you 100% syllabus, wherein correspondent gives you probably 20-30% of the syllabus. Regularly you have mandatory classes to attend. Correspondently you don't have mandatory classes, it is just optional. Okay, there are some weekend class which is also option, which is for you attendance is not very mandatory. Okay, now what is online? Online is got 100% syllabus like regular. It is a regular program. Only difference between online and regular, syllabus is same, professors are same, the certificate what you get is same, everything is same. Now what is different is the classes. Instead of going to college and attending a physical class, you will be attending the same classes with the same professors in online. So, only instead of physical class, you will be taking online class. Rest, everything is same. It's a regular degree. Okay, so you get 100% syllabus. Okay, and online classes, you have more options, more advantage. Let's say, for example, now if we video, I don't know how many of you will continue till the end to watch our video. Okay, because we lose interest or we lose focus. The average watch time of a reel they say is only 3 seconds, right? Imagine a class, somebody taking a long class for an hour. How many students would focus? In an online class, what happens is you are bored, you are not focused, you have some buddy messaging you, you have some diversion. No, you can take a break from the live class. Live classes, professor is actually teaching you online, but you can still take a break. Why? Is because you have that same class recorded. So within a week, if you listen to your class without forwarding, that class is run on an LMS, which is a learning management software. You cannot forward a class there. So if you watch that class again fully, you will also get attendance. So when you are not focused, you are not forced. Education has become so good. I always regret probably maybe if that option was there when we studied, we would have had more knowledge. No class we would have missed it.
இப்போ நான் 12th முடிச்சிருக்கேன், நான் டிகிரி பண்ண வேணாம், எனக்கு உங்கள் இன்ஸ்டிடியூட்டில் வந்து நான் ஜாயின் பண்ணுறேன், எந்த மாதிரியான கோர்சஸ் எனக்கு இருக்குது?
See, degree is very important. Okay, if you have done 12th, UG degree is very important. Okay, those who don't do a UG degree, you go ask them how many opportunities they have lost in their life. Similarly, PG degree is also very, very important. Okay, because ultimately, if you don't do a PG degree, you will be going and reporting to somebody who's done MBA, right? My boss is someone who's done MBA. That's how, when I was working, that's how it was. So UG and PG degree is very, very important. Now what we are doing is, we are giving them this industry classes so that they learn what the industry wants now, so that it is very, very easy to employ them, so that it is very, very easy to get a relevant job to what you have studied. Okay, so till last year, we were doing only PG program, post-graduation programs. We were doing only MBA and MCA. This year, we have started UG courses also. So, UG Leo, we are planning to give them a job during the course.
இப்போ யூஜி டு பிஜி பார்த்துட்டோம். இந்த பிஜியில் எம்பிஏ அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு டிகிரியில் எந்த மாதிரி ஸ்பெஷலைசேஷன்ஸ் இருக்குது சார்?
See, we have chosen very, very trendy courses, trending to today's date. Okay, let's say we have MBA HR. HR course will never get outdated. Every company needs a HR. HR is a backbone of a company. It's a management program. So we do MBA HR. We do MBA Finance. Without finance, there is nothing. We do MBA in digital marketing, not marketing, because now everything is digital marketing only. So we do MBA in digital marketing and MBA logistics.
Okay.
Logistics, I think, is at its peak now. After online shopping and all that, logistics companies are growing. Logistic company, that industry itself is growing. So we have a lot of jobs in logistics, we are in airline industry, in shipping industry, or even in e-commerce companies. So MBA in logistics we do, and MCA. Without technology, there is nothing. So we do MCA in information technology and business analytics and data science. So we've got 5 to 6 very, very trending courses. We are looking at adding some more courses.
Beautiful.
So all these courses, we will give you a job during the course. So you will have academic class and industry classes happening simultaneously, and you will also be given a real-time job during the course.
சார், இந்த 5 days work, 2 days study, இது எப்படி பாசிபிளாக இருக்கு?
See, we have more than 3-4 batch of students who are already doing it. Okay, so Monday to Friday, 9 to 5:30 or 9 to 6 is their work timings. But when they join our company as HR, it is 9 to 5:30. Other companies probably 9 to 6 maximum. Okay, so 9 to 6 they will have their job. Weekends, which is Saturday, Sunday, they have some hourly classes. Okay, and since it is online, in case if they miss the class for some reason, class is recorded, they can even watch or movie பார்க்குற மாதிரி or series பார்க்குற மாதிரி, they can watch the class. So it is very, very interesting. See, what is very important is, if it is relevant to us, இப்போ நீங்கள் work பண்ணுறாங்க and what they are studying is so much relevant. If you take in maths, probably maths பிடிக்காதவங்களுக்கும் addition, subtraction பிடிக்கும். Okay, if you take trigonometry, algebra, that is something which we don't use in our practical life, but this courses they are using in the practical life. It will be more interesting. Okay, so it is not a stress at all.
So அவங்க என்ன படிக்கிறாங்களோ அதுதான் work பண்றாங்க, என்ன work பண்றாங்களோ அதுதான் படிக்கிறாங்க.
Correct. Exactly. See, if you decide to make a biryani, you're going to make a practical biryani. So my wife also does. She has a recipe book, or she watches a YouTube channel. If you ask, is it boring to watch? She will say, no, without that, I cannot cook. So it is more interconnected. So, students are very much interested, actually.
சார், எம்பிஏல இது ஒரு ரெகுலர் ப்ரோக்ராம்னு சொல்லும்போது 5 days work, 2 days study, இந்த சிலபஸ் நிறைய இருக்குமே சார், எப்படி நீங்கள் இதை கவர் பண்ணுறீங்க?
ஓகே, இது யூனிவர்சிட்டி இந்த சிலபஸ் எப்படி கவர் பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா, தே ஹேவ் தி கிளாஸஸ் ஆன் தி வீக்கெண்ட்ஸ். ஓகே, வீக்கெண்ட்ஸ் 2 to 3 hours சாட்டர்டே அண்ட் சண்டே கிளாஸஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ அண்ட் ரைட் ஆஃப்டர் தி கிளாஸ் தே கிவ் தேம் அசைன்மெண்ட்ஸ். Okay, so the time what they take to do their assignment is also, it's part of the syllabus. Plus, we give them a relevant job. இது ஏன் யூனிவர்சிட்டி வீக்கெண்ட்ஸில் கிளாஸ் வைக்கிறாங்கன்னா, they wanted the students to go work, because university also understands, they needed practical experience. So we are giving them a relevant job. So whatever they learn from the job is also part of the university syllabus. That is why you see most of the colleges internship கொடுக்குறாங்க for 3 months and 4 months. இங்கே அதே மாதிரி தான் இது. So they have their assignments, they have the practical class, everything is part of the syllabus.
சார் ஆன்லைன் ப்ரோக்ராம்ல வேற என்ன பெனிஃபிட் இருக்கு?
ஆன்லைன் ப்ரோக்ராமில் நிறைய பெனிஃபிட்ஸ் இருக்குது கம்பேர்ட் டு அ ட்ரெடிஷ்னல் ப்ரோக்ராம். வி ஹாவ் டு இவால்வ். சி திஸ் இஸ் அ ரெவல்யூஷனரி ஜாப் இன்டெகிரேட்டட் MBA program. Why we call it a revolutionary job integrated MBA program is, see, ஆன்லைனில் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் will be more focused. See, ஜென்ரலாக ஆன்லைன் எஜுகேஷனா அப்படின்னு நினைப்பாங்க. ஆன்லைனில் தான் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் will be more focused. Okay, it is one-to-one. It is not, you have nobody to disturb you, okay? And if you're not well or something, you will miss that class. And even one class, if you miss, you will understand nothing. Or even during the class, if you miss something, it's like ஒரு மூவி பார்க்குற மாதிரி தான். ஒரு சின்ன சீன் மிஸ் பண்ணால் கூட அந்த படமே புரியாது. அந்த மாதிரி தான் இருப்போம். ஆன்லைனில் என்ன ஆகும்? இட்ஸ் அ லைவ் கிளாஸ். யூ கேன் ஆஸ்க் ஃபார் டவுட்ஸ் அண்ட் ஆல் தட். இன்கேஸ் இஃப் யூ மிஸ் தி கிளாஸ், கிளாஸோட ரெக்கார்டிங் இருக்குது. இன்கேஸ் இஃப் யூ ஆர் நாட் ஃபோக்கஸ்ட், அகெயின் whenever you are focused, you can watch it. அண்ட் இதுக்கு எல்லாத்துக்கும் மேலே ஆன்லைனில் கிளாஸஸில் இன்னொரு பெரிய அட்வான்டேஜ் என்னென்னா, we can afford to get any professor or any academician or any industry leader to come and take the class online. Okay, which is not possible on a physical class. ஏதாவது ஒரு கம்பெனி சிஇஓவை if you have to make him travel to your college or to your office to come and take a class, it's going to cost a bomb. But on an online, even they will be more than happy to address the students. So that's something big. So we have to evolve. You know, I think thanks to COVID. If not, we will not be forced to online. Before I can conduct my team meetings, my daughter started taking online classes. Okay, so today everything is online only. Most meetings are happening online. Most trainings are happening online. So you have to be prepared. Accept the change. You'll see the benefits.
Sir, இப்போ நான் இன்னொரு ஸ்டேட்டில் இன்னொரு சிட்டியில் வந்து ஒர்க் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கேன். ஆனால் எனக்கு MBA மட்டும் படிக்கணும் Workfreaks பிஸ்னஸ் ஸ்கூலில், முடியுமா?
See, we have students who are, who have just completed graduation. Majority of them, come and join MBA with us. We also have a lot of students who are after graduation, they didn't pursue MBA or MCA. And somewhere they regret for not doing that higher studies or also come and join us. They will be working in some company. Some of them want to come join MBA and take up the job which we offer. Some want to continue that same job. So we have all options. See, our program itself is very, very flexible, right? If they want to continue that same job and study MBA with us, also is possible. So they will be taking academic classes and industry classes. Industry classes, they will also be doing a lot of networking. So whatever job they are doing, even for that job, this networking is going to help them. So from any city or from any country, we also have some international students pursuing with us. It is possible. They can do it.
So எங்க இருந்தாலுமே வந்து MBA வந்து Workfreaksல படிக்கலாம்.
தாராளமா படிக்கலாம். MBA and MCA you can study.
Lovely. But sir, tell me, how does the certification at Workfreaks looks like?
Oh, okay. I think most when we say Workfreaks Business School, okay, we have never heard of this college or university. Some of them would say. People in Chennai are very familiar about our program. Okay, you study in any college. Who gives you the certificate? That college or the university?
University.
Of course, the university. So we are partnered with a lot of universities. We are here to collaborate with university and industry. Okay, so all your certification comes from the university. And we have shortlisted, we have collaborated with some of the best universities in India. So every state we have some university collaboration, right? And the universities which we have collaborated are probably in the top 100 universities in India. That is the first thing we look at in terms of UGC ranking, in terms of AICT approvals, in terms of NIR of ranking, in terms of their alumni placements, in terms of quality. So we see all that, and with such universities we partner. So the degree which you get through us is actually given by the university. What we give you is industry classes, on-the-job training, and a real-time job.
And this certificate, this recognition is recognized all over the globe?
All over the globe. It is approved by, it's an UGC university. Okay. It is approved. In fact, the universities which we have partnered, they have a lot of international students. So what does it mean? It means it is recognized across the world. Otherwise, why people from other countries would come and study?
Correct. Brilliant, sir. உங்கள் தாட் ப்ராசஸே வந்து ரொம்ப அட்வான்ஸ்டாக இருக்குன்னு தான் சொல்லணும். ஒர்க் ப்ளஸ் ஸ்டடி அண்ட் யூனோ லைக் கிவிங் தெம் எவ்ரி திங் ஃப்ரம் த ஸ்டார்ட் அப்படிங்கிறது. பட் டெல் மீ, இப்போது பிஸ்னஸ் ஸ்கூல்னாலே வந்து கேம்பஸில் பிளேஸ்மெண்ட்ஸ் கொடுத்துருவாங்க அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு டிஃபால்ட் மைண்ட் செட் தான். ஸோ ஒர்க்ஃப்ரீக்ஸ் பிஸ்னஸ் ஸ்கூலில் கேம்பஸ் பிளேஸ்மெண்ட்ஸ் அந்த சைனிங் இருக்கா?
அதாவது இப்போ கேம்பஸ் பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் எப்போ நடக்கும்? எண்டில் கோர்ஸ் முடிச்சிட்ட அப்புறம் நடக்கும். ஓகே, அதில் என்ன ஆகும், த க்ரீம், இப்போ ஒரு கேக் எடுத்தால் அந்த தி கேக்கில் எம்எஸ் பார்ட் இஸ் தட் க்ரீம். எவ்ரிபடி லைக்ஸ் டு டேக் தட் க்ரீம் ஒன்லி. ஓகே, வாட் அபவுட் அதர்ஸ் ஹூ ஆர் வித் தி ட்ரீம்? Okay, so companies who come take the cream. The dream, the people with dream are left. Okay, now in fact that is what again we wanted to break. Okay, so what we do the campus not after the course, in the beginning of the course itself. So the companies come hire them, they are put into a training by that company itself. So during that first 3 months of training, they will not be paid salary. So they train as per what the company wants, and after that they get into a job. And so academic training nadukkum, industry training irukkum, job on the job training nadukkum. The resource whatever they hire will also continue that company for 2 years. For any company, this is what they want.
சார், இப்போ 2 years ஒர்க் ப்ளஸ் ஸ்டடிங்கும் போது இந்த 2 years ஒரு கான்ட்ராக்ட்ல ஒரு பாண்ட்ல வந்து அவங்க இருக்கணுமா உங்க கம்பெனில ஒர்க் பண்ணும்போது?
See, there is no bond. They have come here to study MBA. So that's a 2-year program which they do. During that program, we are giving them a real-time job. So whichever company they join, they are going to work in that company for 2 years. And whichever company they join, they don't sign any bond with that company. Okay, so student order, so there is no bond. If they don't like the job for some reason, we will definitely counsel them, because they are not alone. We are backing them, and that is our partnered companies. So we'll sit together, we'll understand what problem they are going through. Even for a company, they need them. Okay, in terms if there are some productivity issue, they are not working as per the demands of the company or as per the requirements of the company. In that case, we will be, we'll put them into a performance improvement plan, which is like a PIP, which is a common word in any company. We'll try to train them so that they match up. But in adverse reason, for some reason, they really wanted to quit, then we'll give them another job.
So, inge in the job, they're not very satisfied. No, they are very capable of moving to another job through you.
Through me, but that is, if they are not satisfied also, we'll counsel them to continue. We'll see, we place some students somewhere. Initially what happens is, whether it is a relationship or a job, people give up in the initial stage only. But if they overcome it, they realize and they continue. So we know that, when you put them, because they've been having a nice life, college life, school life and all that without no pressure. So their first job, for some students, it's so much pressure. They have to, na parents peche kekkuradilla, professors peche kekkilla, why should I listen? So on the mother, we know such challenges. So we support them, we handhold them, we prepare them. This is how it is going to be. It's not green, it is red. We tell them, So most students, come up, they overcome the challenges and they continue. And then they say, sir, thank that, they thank us.
Sir, Workfreaks Business School, work plus study, அதை தவிர்த்து what kind of industrial experience do our students get?
When we say industrial experience, what we mean is, suppose if you have come to study MBA HR, we give you a job as a HR in a company which specializes in HR. Okay, if you want to study MBA in digital marketing, we don't put you into a company where digital marketing is just another department. We put you into a company which specializes in digital marketing. If you want to study MBA logistics, every company has got a logistics department. So we don't put you in such companies. We put you into a company which is called as a logistics company. So you get that hardcore industry training. Beyond this, we also give them a lot of other trainings. Like for example, recently we went to a forest, under the leadership of a super cop, FM Hussain. He was in the last, during the encounter of Veerappan, he played a major role. So he actually lived in jungle for 20 years. He's learned how to survive in a jungle with challenges from animals and of course Veerappan. So with him we went for a training, so it's like an NSS camp. So we spent 2 days there, so they are trained like how he had trained cops. So all that, so our program is very, very interesting. We give them hardcore practical training. That's how it is. See, in simple words, like, do you know to cook biryani?
Kind of.
Okay, kind of. Now, if you go tell your mom that, Mom, I want to learn how to cook a biryani, your mom would take you to a living room, bedroom, or a kitchen. Kitchen. Obviously, kitchen, because that's where she can actually teach you. That is what we are talking about. So, kitchen is not air conditioned. Right? Kitchen is not air conditioned. It is a tough place to be. You have to be careful with that hot oil, everything. So we put you through that practical training. And at the end, we have a yummy biryani coming up.
Well said, sir. I love the analogy where you actually connected biryani to a business school. Correct. Super, sir. Sir, நிறைய colleges இருக்கு across the country, across the globe. Sir, Workfreaks business school, what kind of skill sets do you help children develop?
Okay. Now, when it comes to skill, okay, so problem solving, leadership, team management, soft skills, communication, public speaking, so whichever is required, practically, we don't just give them these classes. We put them into some public speaking. We put them into problem solving. As I told that the recent life surviving camp, we actually put them into such camps. Those are the real-time skills what we train them on.
நான் ரீட் பண்ண ஒரு ஸ்டாட்டிஸ்டிக்ஸ் நான் சொல்கிறேன். 19.7% in 2022 to 17% attrition rates வந்து across the country இருந்திருக்கு. இப்போ 17% அது கம்மியாக இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா கூடியும் 2022 இருந்து that 17% is very large on the whole, இல்லையா? இந்த attrition rates வந்து இப்போ நிறைய நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. attritionங்கிற ப்ராசஸ் வந்து நம்ம பார்த்துட்டே தான் இருக்கோம். How do you sort of help your students to survive or retain in such a phase in the future?
Very, very good question. See, as a founder of a company, attrition is our biggest problem. Now, attrition is, it's like, hiring versus employees leaving. See, one way we will be hiring employees, the other way the employees will be leaving. So, the time we spend on training an employee, we will be putting our money, efforts, time, everything in training that employee, okay? This employee will learn everything from us and will go join our competitor. So attrition for a business, is a big problem. So especially now, there are so many choices for jobs. Getting a job, those days I used to wait for a Hindu opportunity, that Wednesday edition, to get some, to join. Most top companies will advertise in that particular column. But now, getting a job is very, very easy. So, retaining a talent is a big challenge for a company. But what is more bigger problem is, this generation, you put a little pressure, the next day they disappear. One, because they have a lot of choices. Two, they're not trained to sustain that pressure. Okay, see, I'm into business. We had seen COVID, we had seen flood, we had seen profit, we had seen loss. I am prepared. When we start business, we are prepared that we are going to make loss. It's not that every business, profit is guaranteed. But we are prepared for that loss. These students are not prepared for this pressure. They're not prepared for the tough times in a company. Okay, now how? In fact, if we have to tell you, this program itself we started after COVID. It is to help companies. As a HR company, I hire as per the requirements of the client, not as per the requirement for the candidate, right? So we started this program itself is also for the companies only. So in our program, attrition is what we are actually, killing it in grassroots itself. Students who come to study with us, as I told, we give them a job during the course. So when we give them a job during the course, they study and work with us for 2 years. So 2 years is real long period for a student to work in a company. So they would see ups and downs and they would continue because they are studying MBA with us. So any company they join also, whenever there is a pressure, they are prepared to handle the pressure. They have, see, most of the, if you take, you post on job ad, there will be people approaching you for jobs. You see their resume, in 1 year, you'll have 2-3 companies they would have changed. Right? So getting this generation kid in the same company for 2 years, those resumes are rare. Okay, so attrition, we are killing it grassroots level to this program. So industries are also more happy in taking our students because they know that when they hire our students, they are going to continue with them for 2 years. And they are continuously trained by the best academicians, by the industry leader, and also by the company. Okay, so that's a complete program which takes care of everyone.
வெரி இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் சார். அந்த கிராஸ் ரூட்லயே வந்து எடுத்து மாத்துறது வந்து
because we are preparing them to handle that pressure.
சார் இவ்வளோ பேசிட்டோம், ஒர்க் ப்ளஸ் ஸ்டடி. ஆனால் பேசிக்காக எல்லாருக்கும் தெரிஞ்சுக்கணுங்கிற ஒரு விருப்பம் தான். இந்த salary package எப்படி இருக்கும்?
See, while you are studying, we'll give you a minimum stipend of 2 lakhs per annum. After graduation, even if you choose a job, that's the average salary you get. So we don't want our students to, feel low. So we collaborate with companies who can give them a minimum 2 lakhs annual salary or stipend during the course. So during the course, minimum 2 lakhs. In fact, the new courses which I said, right, logistics, aviation, add pannirkom. Adula salary goes even up to 4 lakhs. Okay, so the minimum is 2 lakhs is what we give them during the course. After they complete our MBA program or our MCA program, minimum probably from 3 to 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs, 15 lakhs, we can place them. All depends upon the student, how they perform during the interview and all that. So opportunities will be given to them.
I'm glad that so much advancement is coming through, but tell me, வேற என்ன கோர்ஸ் எல்லாம் வந்து ஆட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க?
See, already சொன்ன மாதிரி MBA ல we have HR, finance, digital marketing, logistics and aviation. Okay, MCA ல we have information technology, healthcare, MBA ல healthcare management also we have, and MCA ல information technology, business analytics and data science. And there are more courses. If they visit our website, they'll have the up-to-date information about the courses and jobs we offer.
சார், இன்னொரு MBA காலேஜில் MBA படிக்கிறதுக்கும் Workfreaks பிஸ்னஸ் ஸ்கூலில் MBA படிக்கிறதுக்கும் என்ன டிஃப்ரென்சஸ் இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க? என்ன எக்ஸைட்டிங்காக இருக்கும் ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டுக்கு Workfreaksல?
See, for us, we only say, don't go for a job without an MBA. And don't do an MBA without a job. Because you have come here, you're planning to study MBA is to master the business. So, master the business. So, without involving the real business, how will you master the business? That's the concept behind our program. So, when they come to study with us, they are not just going to have some academic classes. இப்போ மற்ற காலேஜஸ்லேயும் internship இருக்கு, industry visits இருக்கு. So, it is not just going to be an industry visit or a industry classes or not just an internship. இப்போ internshipனா it's like training camp மாதிரி தான். Okay. But what we are talking is real war. So you will not be only in the training camp, you will be put into a war, which is a real job. So namakita on the padikka podu, you will have academic class, industry class, which any college gives you, plus a real-time job during the course. So you will be actually working. What you are studying, you will be working. And finally, so when you have real-time experience, that's when you can actually master something. That's when you get some real-time skill. So we really mean it. When you have come here to do Master of Business Administration. So whatever is required to master the business, that's what we give you additional.
இந்த கேம்பஸ் லைஃப் வந்து ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டோட ஒரு வாழ்க்கையில் வந்து ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்னு நம்ம எல்லாருக்குமே தெரியும். இது வந்து எப்படி நீங்கள் இந்த இஷ்யூவை டேக்கிள் பண்ணுறீங்க? ஏன்னா காலேஜில் எல்லாரும் படிக்கும்போது சேர்ந்தே படிப்போம், ஒரு குரூப் உண்டாகும். ஆனால் ஒர்க் பண்ணும்போது அது பிரிஞ்சிடும். இல்லையா? ஸோ அது வந்து ரொம்ப ஒரு கஷ்டமான விஷயம். இதை வந்து டேக்கிள் பண்ண முடியுதா Workfreaksல?
So when we say job, some students would still want to continue a college life, okay? But actually, I'm telling you, our students enjoy more, okay? Reason is, one, they are earning some salary, that is number one. And number two, we also have a lot of activities. When you're actually working, you have money, and we also give them a lot of activities. We go for outings, we go, we do everything more organized. Instead of you planning, we itself planned that outing for you, because they go through that so much stress, so they need a break. And whenever you take a break, your productivity increases. So we take care of all that. You can have a better life. And very importantly, say, at Workfreaks, we have a lot of students who have joined along with their friends. See, as you said, when I was working, when I went to my first job, till my school, all my school students, most of them joined in the same college. ஸோ காலேஜ் லைஃப் வந்து சேர்ந்து போகிறோம். பட் வென் ஒர்க் இருக்கும்போது சில பேர் செலக்ட் ஆவாங்க இன்டர்வியூவில், சில பேர் செலக்ட் ஆக மாட்டாங்க. ஃபார் சம் ரீசன்ஸ் வி கெட் ஸ்ப்ரெட். பட் ஜஸ்ட் இமேஜின் அட் ஒர்க், இஃப் யூ ஹேவ் யுவர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், என்ன தான் ப்ரெஷர் இருந்தாலும் கூட நம்ம ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் இருந்தாங்கன்னா இட் வில் பி மோர் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங். ஸோ ஹியர், லைக் most of my students, they have joined with groups. So you're most invited along with your friends, buddies. Come work together. That is more fun. So they are going to enjoy. And work-la friends irundha, it is more advantage. If you take in my company, I have my friends also working with me. So enna pressure irundhalum, we handle it in a nicer way.
So it's like you're all in this together.
Yes, you can get your friends and also come and join. So you can have your friends at work with you.
Sir, Workfreaks Business School oda MBA la வந்து academic class, industry class, on the job training, business trips, networking events, salary னு looks like a holistic package. Sir, fee structure கொஞ்சம் பயமா இருக்கு, அது மட்டும் சொல்லிடுங்க.
Okay, very very important question. Okay, we give them academic class, industry class, on the job training. We give them a real time job along with salary. We have business trips, we have networking events. All this is in the 2 years program, and even beyond, they are part of our alumni club. So we also have a lot of classes even for our passed out students. So we are basically one network. Even in there, those who wanted to start entrepreneurship startups, that is why also we have, we motivate more students to start companies. So we support them totally, right from their company registration and all that. So the total fees for this program would be between 5 to 6 lakhs. Okay, but this is more like a company sponsored program. So our fees is between 5 to 6 lakhs, but we give them a real time job during the course. It's like the company pays you a salary. This is more like, whatever fees you pay, you can earn during the course. Okay, so for example, if we give you minimum salary is what we give is 4 lakhs during the course. 2 வருஷத்துக்கு. So when I say 5 to 6 lakhs, what you spend is probably 1 to 2 lakhs more. Okay, so 4 lakhs is sponsored to you. Why company sponsors? Because you're going to work with that company for so long and you're going to work. So there is some productivity there. So, and whatever fees you pay, you're going to earn back. So net pathingana, not even 2 lakhs. And if you compare this with any college, with all this, you would never get this program at that cost. So we have kept the fees also, at this level, is because, we want everybody to come and join. Education should be common for all. Okay, so parents who have money, they are going to pay the money, student is going to earn the fees. So someone who doesn't want to study, want to go for a job, he wants some money. Okay, so that is taken care. Students parents fees pay பண்ணிப்பாங்க. அவன் ஜாப்க்கு போனால் என்ன ஏர்ன் பண்ண போகிறான், அதுதான் நம்ம கோர்ஸில் ஏர்ன் பண்ணுறோம். பேரண்ட்ஸ் ஹூ காண்ட் அஃபோர்ட் டு பே ஸோ மச் ஃபீஸ், வி கிவ் தெம் எஜுகேஷன் லோன். அந்த லோனோட இஎம்ஐ கூட ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் பே பண்ணலாம். ஸோ பயப்பட வேணாம், யூ கம், வில் டிஸ்கஸ்.
சரி, இப்போ எல்லா சோஷியோ எக்கனாமிக் ஸ்டாட்டாலேருந்தும் நம்ம ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வரணும் அப்படிங்கிறது தான் நம்மளோட விஷ் இந்த கோர்ஸ் மூலமாக. ஸோ அதுக்காக எந்த மாதிரியான சப்போர்ட் இருக்குன்னு நீங்கள் நினைக்கிறீங்க?
ரைட், சி வி வாண்ட் students from all backgrounds to come and join us. That's how we have made this program. Like, so whatever fees they are going to pay, they are also going to earn during the course. So anybody can actually afford, But for certain parents, they cannot pay, maybe some parents, from a lower middle class, or they cannot afford a fees to pay. So they feel like sending their kids for job after graduation. So to support such parents and students, we have also some bank partnership. There are several banks to give education loan. And when you say education loan, the next thing comes to you, it is how will we afford to pay an EMI? Okay. See, this program, if you've taken education loan, that EMI, student can pay from their salary also. So parents who cannot afford to make them study, but if they have their KYC, whatever the bank wants, if they are eligible for a loan, they can also take a loan. In case if they are not eligible, maybe anybody from their family can also take a loan. So loan, we have some bank partnership, but it is the bank's decision and the parents or students' profile for the loan. The advantage about taking an education loan through us is we have some tie-ups with bank where the interest rate is either 0 or less than 10-12%, which is comparatively lesser than what the market offers.
சார் எம்பிஏனாலே காம்படிட்டிவ் எக்ஸாம்ஸ் பயந்துருவாங்க பசங்க. நம்ம ஸ்கூல்ல எந்த மாதிரியான காம்படிட்டிவ் எக்ஸாம்ஸ் கொடுக்கணும் அவங்க in order to be eligible to be taking an admission at Workfreaks?
Okay. See, if you ask me for an eligibility, is we look at minimum graduation is eligible. Okay, age limit up to 40 also they can apply. I have students who come to study 40. So admission process enana, we consider all this competitive exam marks also. There is some weightage for them, but our admission is not only to people who appear in a competitive exam and score, because we have our own assessment. Okay, assessment is not to make you pass or fail. Assessment is to understand you, to see your strength, to see your interest. So we have some logical thinking questions, we have some proficiency, we have some aptitude. So in the Madi we have a test. Okay, so and the test scores are not considered as not to see whether you have done well or not. It is for us to understand what is the kind of training you need. Okay, so that assessment test is very important. And of course we have an admission interview where we check your academics, your attitude, your communication and all that. And we also have a job interview, because our program, we give them a job during the course. So only when you clear your assessment test, when you do your complete your admission interview and get selected in the job interview, only then we give you admission. So that's our admission process. And for all this, all you have to do is just fill up a application form in our website. Okay, so once you fill up the application form, our admission team will give you a call. We will schedule you an online assessment test, or we would call you to our office to do the test. And after that, there will be an admission interview along with the parents. And once you clear all this, we will schedule you for a job interview. And once you clear the job interview also, we will give you admission along with a job offer, mostly. Or your job offer would be given probably after 3 to 4 months of your initial training.
சார் மாஸ்டர்ஸ் ப்ரோக்ராம் குளோபலி வந்து ஒரு ஃபால் இன்டேக், ஒரு வின்டர் இன்டேக், ஒரு சம்மர் இன்டேக், இந்த மாதிரி இன்டேக்ஸுக்கு பேர் வைப்பாங்க. நம்ம ஸ்கூல்ல எப்படி இன்டேக்ஸ் இருக்குன்னு?
See, since it is a job integrated MBA program, okay, job தான் முன்னாடி வருது. Okay, so we have batches starting every quarter. Okay, which is JFM க்கு ஒரு பேட்ச் எடுக்கிறோம், AMJ க்கு ஒரு பேட்ச் எடுக்கிறோம், ஏப்ரல் மே ஜூன், ஜூலை ஆகஸ்ட் செப்டம்பர் ஜாஸ்க்கு, OND அக்டோபர் நவம்பர் டிசம்பருக்கு ஒரு பேட்ச் எடுக்கிறோம். ஸோ தி அகாடமிக் கிளாஸஸ் வில் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆஸ் பர் தி யூனிவர்சிட்டி டேட்ஸ், but the job will start, industry training will start, bridge courses from the university will start. Okay, now for example 2024 students can even join now. When they join now, next year ku konja fees on the revise agum, so old fees le they can join now. So if they join now, probably we can complete the admission process. We have some some seats, so they can block their seat and they can join right away. So some bridge classes, something will start. So we have batches throughout the year.
You're such a visionary that in the conversation அப்புறம் நிறைய பேர் லைக் மீ வாண்ட் டு ஜாயின் திஸ் ப்ரோக்ராம். ஸோ என்ன பண்ணோம் எக்ஸாக்டா? உங்க நம்பர் கொடுங்க, இல்லை உங்க இமெயில் ஐடி கொடுங்க, நாங்கள் டிரெக்டாக காண்டாக்ட் பண்ணோம். என்ன பண்ணோம் எக்ஸாக்ட்லி?
நத்திங். சி, இப்போலாம் காண்டாக்ட் பண்ணுறது ரொம்ப ஈஸி. ஃபார் எவ்ரி திங் ஜஸ்ட் சர்ச் Google for Workfreaks Business School. You will find our website, workfreaksbschool.com. You will find our website. In fact, in the video, you can attach our links and contact details. So, website la poite, you have all the details what I said or what we discussed is everything on the website. So, there is a job integrated MBA and MCA ஒரு application form இருக்கு, ஆன்லைன் application form. அது மட்டும் fill பண்ணிடுங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் we will contact you. Or you can also walk into our office. Our office is in Mount Road, Chennai, next to 1008 Metro Station, Vigadan building இருக்கு. அதே பில்டிங்கில் we are there on the first floor.
ஓகே சார், இந்த ஒர்க் ஃப்ரீக்ஸ் பிஸ்னஸ் ஸ்கூலில் வந்து நான் இப்போ வந்து சேர போகிறேன். இதுக்கு நான் என்ன பண்ணோம்? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப் வந்து உங்கள் ஒர்க் ஃப்ரீக்ஸ் பிஸ்னஸ் ஸ்கூலோட வெப்சைட்டுக்கு போய் ஒரு அப்ளிகேஷன் ஃபார்மை ஃபில் பண்ணோம்.
Yes, as you said, the first step is just go to our website, fill up the application form, workfreaksbschool.com. அங்கே application form போட்டாலே your admission process begins.
Sir, anything that you want to tell all our viewers that is watching this conversation?
Okay, well, we have spoken a lot. So, in the program, completely pathale, almost all their doubts would be cleared. But still, there will be a lot of students and parents will still have a lot of doubts. So, all of you are most welcome, whether you wanted to study MBA with a job, or just study MBA, or you are only looking out for a job, or you are still not prepared what to do. As a parent, you don't know where to put your kid, or as a student, you don't know what is your strength. So all of you are most welcome for a free counseling also. So we are basically a HR company. We go to a lot of colleges for career guidance program only. So even if you have some doubts, you can still walk into our office or even call us on the given numbers in the video for a free counseling. So looking forward to welcome you all. Thank you so much.
Brilliant, sir. It's been so lovely to talk to you, and உங்க கோர்சஸ் வந்து ஹோல்சமா, ஹோலிஸ்டிக்கா, ப்ரொடக்டிவா இருக்கு. ஸோ அதுக்காகவே மெனி கங்க்ராச்சுலேஷன்ஸ். அண்ட் நிறைய ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து இதால பெனிஃபிட் ஆகணுங்கிறது தான் எங்களோட இந்த இன்டர்வியூ, இந்த கான்வர்சேஷனோட ஒரே ஒரு மோட்டிவ். ஸோ ஆல் தி வெரி பெஸ்ட் and hope you continue to bring in a lot more industry stalwarts.
Thank you. I really appreciate the kind of questions you asked, and thank you to your team and all the viewers who are viewing us. Thanks.
Great news for fresh graduates. You can now study MBA along with a job. To apply, just visit workfreaksbschool.com.